What's going on, people? It's your boy GMG here. So I just want to talk about this shit because I've actually been wanting to talk about it since Thursday to GMG, you know, when I introduced the topic of Mafia 3 and I gave the information, a little bit in-depth info about the game, about how it's being a conceptualized recreation of New Orleans in 1968, playing the role of Lincoln Clay, who's the protagonist of the game, and basically how he's a Vietnam veteran coming home to join the Black Mafia, in which had ties with the Italian Mafia, but they were soon betrayed and slaughtered, so he wants to seek revenge, and he forms a group. Now, if I'm not mistaken, in the trailer, the group showed a black woman with an afro, another white guy, and an Irish guy who most likely they're in the mob. And people were going off like, oh, this ain't Mafia. Mafia means Italian. First of all, you're fucking retarded if you're really going to say Mafia means Italian. Oh, Mafia is from the Italian era. Or Italians started the Mafia. It doesn't matter who fucking started what, then you're fucking dumb. Because the fucking definition of Mafia means an organized international body of criminals operating and an organized group of using extortion and other criminal methods, as well as a closed group of people in a particular field having a controlling influence. Yes, I just read the definition of that shit, but I'm not going to lie. It was operating originally in Sicily and now in Italy, and then having to travel over to the US with ruthless behavior codes, right? Soon after, there was a Mexican mafia. There was a black mafia. Black Panther was considered a mafia as well. You also had the fucking Chinese mafia. You also have an Irish mafia. There was plenty of different mafias going around in the US. So for whoever don't know the fucking real definition of mafia is fucking retarded, and whoever is basically saying I'm not buying this game because it's not really mafia, you're fucking retarded. We're finally receiving a game that really gives us the opportunity to expand our minds and enjoy the culture of gaming. But no, people want to stay still and bitch. They make no fucking sense. 1 minute people want to be like, oh, you know, we received games with generic storylines and fucking we already know what's gonna happen next. But when we receive a game that, you know, the developers, we're getting a game from the developers who are taking a risk, and it's not even considered a risk. It's not. It's something you've put into your mind, you felt was interested, you want to make a video game out of it. That's brilliant. There's nothing better than that. That means your mind has expanded and you have the knowledge and education to actually create something so amazing. You know, they do something like that and then people want to be like, I'm not buying it because there's a black character. Like, that's corny. So I've read a lot of forums. I read a lot of shit that people are complaining this and they're not buying it because there's a black character. We're playing as a black character, Lincoln Clay, because he's of color, maybe half black, half white. He's an orphan. But that's corny. Like, let me tell you something. If people can accept Caitlyn Jenner, then we can accept black characters in video games. Shit, I haven't seen a Puerto Rican character in a fucking video game. I ain't bitching. Shit. It's so generic, and it's not even because there's white characters in video games, but the majority of video games we are getting is so generic. Imagine this being a white character in Mafia 3. It wouldn't make sense with the story because of what the developers are trying to put out. Like, the story they're trying to put out wouldn't make sense to the character. So I think it is amazing that they are reaching to this level of fucking excellence and really trying to expand in this type of story, in this world where you are going back in a time period of racism and mafia and criminal activity, but with a huge ass twist where we're playing of a person of color who forms a group with an Irish mobster, and I think another black mobster, and like other groups of people. But people are bitching and saying they're not going to play this character because they're black. First of all, the same person complaining about all black characters, the same one that switches to Franklin or plays as Franklin in GTA, or the same one that says that their favorite GTA was San Andreas. Like, I don't understand people's logic. I don't understand their debate on shit or them complaining. And I do believe the reason why some of them may not like characters of color in video games because maybe sometimes the game is trash. I don't know. But then you really got some racist fuckboys out there who are like, I'm not buying this game because we're playing as an N-word. Like, I'm like, are you kidding? Yo, I wish I seen these people in person. I would embarrass you with words. I don't even have to punch you in your face. Like, I hate people like that. Like, it doesn't bother me more that in the gaming community, we can't get something that broad with such fucking movement because people are gonna bitch. This is the majority of the reason why developers won't really expand their library and really try to do something amazing is because they're so used to a community like this that is so corrupted and contempt to society that is just disgusting. Like, I don't understand how people disdain to this shit. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me the way people, you know, act, like how people's minds work. Like, for me, I look at a video game, and of course I look at the type of player I play as, because I want to make sure that this player makes sense to the story. I want to have a great experience. It wouldn't make sense if I'm playing a game, right, and say the game has to do with gangs and shit, right, or gangsters or gangs, and we're talking about Bloods and Crips, Latin Kings, and all this crazy shit, but I'm playing as an Indian man with a regular t-shirt. Like, you know, that wouldn't make any sense. It would only make sense if the story was about an Indian man doing something. Like, you guys get the point. It wouldn't make sense. So this type of game, I'm thinking like, yo, they're recreating an old school theme in which shit like this really happened, but they're with a twist. They're putting the point of view, and they're putting a focus on a main character of color and what his struggle was and what he was going through, and with the fucking large, like, immersive story. I'm putting my money down on this shit. You know you're gonna still get it. I don't give a fuck. It's distasteful. It's like disrespectful. Like it's so loathsome how people are just, oh my god, it's corny. Like, I can't fathom how people's minds work. Like, it is that shocking that, and it's not even shocking actually. We live in that type of time period now. It's just fucking corny, yo. But I'm gonna let you guys know right now, this game may be one of the greatest, just because it's going out of just a regular type of Mafia story. Is really changing pace. It's really turning pages in a story. So hopefully this is a chapter to another great game coming from 2K and the developers behind Mafia. So I can't fucking wait. I want to hear what's your thoughts on it. Hey, I respect anybody's opinion who says I'm still not going to buy it because this. I don't care. But I'm buying this shit. Y'all going to see me playing this shit. But it's your boy 3-Minute Gamer. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Slap the like button. Slap the dislike. It don't matter though. I'm out of here. Peace.